Hello everyone! I hope you're all doing well. I was asked to do an explanation of how tie-on pockets were worn. So I thought I would do a quick video that looks at how they're worn, how I use them, and also what I keep in my pockets. Okay, so here I am in one of my dresses, and I do have two pockets on right now, one on my left and one on my right. Okay, this is the first time I've worn pockets under this dress, but as far as I can tell in basic light, you can't actually see them. One is a patchwork quilted pocket and one is an embroidered pocket. So they would have both bold patterns on them and could potentially be seen through the fabric. You'll have to let me know if you can see them or not. Okay, so let's start with how do I have these pockets on. As I said, they are separate pockets. And I am going to actually pull my skirt up here to talk about this. Okay, so here we are. This is the pocket itself, okay? And this is the embroidered pocket. The other side is the patchwork pocket. I actually had that reversed, okay? And this pocket is set on tapes. Okay, this is actually a bias cotton tape. You could also use like a twill tape. And this is tied onto my waist. Okay? And in this pocket is a slit that runs vertically. The majority of pockets have a vertical slit, though some do have a horizontal slit. And then at times this slit could just be a slit. Sometimes it's a little more petal shaped. Okay? One of the things that's important about this slit is it has to be about the size for your hand. You don't want it too small because it's too difficult to get your hand in there. And you don't want it too big because items could fall out. As you can see, this is quite deep. This goes down to my thigh. Some pockets are even larger than this. Okay? And for the sake of this video, I do have two pockets. Here is the other one. Part of this is because of this video, and part of it is because I just haven't put pockets in this dress yet. So here's the other one, and you can see similar size, similar slit, and again, it's tied onto my waist. Now to access my pockets, I don't need to lift my skirt because I have slits here in my dress. Now this is right in the seam of my dress. This is where the two panels come together. Okay, and this slit lines up, I hope you can see this, with the slit of the pocket. All right, this particular dress has three panels, 1, 2, and 3. So I have a seam here, a seam here, and then a seam in the back. And again, this slot lines up with the pocket slit. All right. Now this dress very easily could have inset pockets in those same locations. And those are slightly different, and maybe we'll do another video on those in the future. Now I have said in previous posts that I do have a 2-pocket system that I use. One pocket has my 19th century items, the other pocket has my modern items. Now I do try to keep them in this order with my period appropriate items on the right hand side, my modern items on the left hand side, and that really comes down to personal preference and an interesting factor. I drive to a lot of my events because I work at a living history site. I volunteer at a living history site, and putting my phone and keys on the left hand side makes it easier for when I get in and out of the car with the steering wheel. Large items such as my phone on this side will catch. Let's take a look at what I have over here. My most useful thing in my period pocket is my pocket of pockets. All right, this is a period sewing case, and it unrolls with lots of pockets inside. And this makes a lovely little sewing case, which is what it's intended for, or a pocket of all the needful things. And it just rolls up and ties closed. So I'm having some difficulty focusing on things today because I have a brand new set of contacts in and I haven't worn contacts all winter. So weird facial expressions and I can't actually focus on the camera. All right, also over here I have my fan. I have a pencil, which goes along with my little period notepad. You never know what kind of notes you might need to take. I have, oh, this was a gift from Elizabeth. So this has my cards and money. And then I have a little lavender sachet. It really does smell good. All right, so that's what I have over here. Of course, you could have a letter. You could have a little handkerchief. I can tell you I have backup hairpins in here. All right. One of these days I want to do a video with just how much one can fit in a pocket. I have fit an entire lunch in a pocket. All right, so over here on the modern side, migraine medicine, EpiPen. So I wanted to talk about these first because if you do have needs for medication or items for medical emergencies, your modern pocket is a good place to put that. And in the day of the pandemic, the years of the pandemic, I have my hand sanitizer, I have my keys, what you hear jingling are my sight keys, and I do have chapstick. And this would be a good place for, you know, like a backup mask right now as well. It's usually not this difficult. There we go. Not used to doing this on camera. And also this is a brand new dress. I haven't worn it before. There we go. So that is what I have in my pockets. Modern things in case of emergencies and to come and go. And then my period items that I can take out in front of visitors or other interpreters and make part of my interpretation. Just making sure my pencil isn't stuck inside my paper. So pockets, how I wear them. I hope that helps. I would encourage you to wear pockets, either inset or tie-on if you're doing an era that has that. This frees up my hands. I cannot accidentally leave my keys somewhere or anything important somewhere. It frees me up from like having to set things down and pick things up or have things in my hands as I'm trying to work with people or just wandering around a site. It really does make a huge difference. Okay, hope that was helpful. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.